not saying that women with kids we don't have the same opportunity as women without kids, and we never gonna find a man and da da da. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying it is a lot harder to date with kids. I don't know why these women are out here putting this narrative out here like that's not the reality of the situation. I'm gonna, to the day that I leave this earth, preach it to these young women all day long. It is a lot harder to date when you have kids. That's just the reality of the situation. Because a lot of men don't want to come in having to take care of another man's responsibility. And although you may be able to financially provide for your kids, you don't need him to pay for anything. At some point, he's going to have to pay for something. Because how does that work?
That part. Or she gonna stop giving you kuda kata. All right, it ain't gonna be no respect. So she can't be going to school shop for her kids and you just at the crib chilling. You like, all right, I'll see you when you get back.
Never gonna happen. And we've discussed that. We call out the cap every time those sisters come on. Kendra, Ashley, don't wherever any dating show talking about they not looking for a stepfather for their children because their kids well taken care of. It wouldn't matter how well taken care of. I'll go a step forward and say, even if the kids weren't in the house and she like, hey, I'm going to buy my kids some clothes to send to the daddy, you still better come up off half of that. It just is what it is. Like Gavin said, that energy gonna be in the house. She's like, dang, you saw me going to school shop. You really you ain't gonna give me nothing on that? Then come on.
And I'll say the HQ get you in here. She's not saying it's impossible. She's just acknowledging that it is an obstacle while you trying to date with a kid. So,
well, it is a factor. And when you have women get on here and say, I don't need a daddy for my children, or I don't need help with my children, that you should know is a complete lie. Because who walks into a house and doesn't pay bills and she has children that need to be taken care of? All people need the household bills taken care of. So you're going to be taking care of her children regardless of what she says. So automatically, you know that's a lie, right?
I like
50 is a lie when a man walks into a house and a woman has children. It's never 50-50. He's paying more because she has more people that need to be taken care of. So it could never be 50-50. You're coming out of your pocket with more money when you get into a family and a woman has children. It is what it is when you walk into that situation.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I would say what determines how difficult it's going to be for a woman with a child, one child, trying to land a real relationship or husband. What are the factors? Her fitness, her mentality, her self-awareness, the kind of guy she's trying to pursue or wants to pursue her. These things are key factors. So like that's a lot. So you don't want to be out here blowed out, all right, combative, brutish, unsightly, talking about give me a high value, high earning man. That's what we see day in and day out. Like the sister, they ain't come up here looking like this caked up sister here who trying to act like she got some sense. Most of them is half of what she giving, and they like, give me him.
So let me ask you this, Raquel, before we move on. What does this dynamic look like when a woman says, she want to bring a man in and she like, you don't have to worry about my kids, they good?
I don't see how you can have that dynamic where the kid isn't being taken care of by the person that's not the parent. When you mesh lives together, by default, the kid is going to be affecting you and you are going to be affecting the kids. So even if the father is in the kid's life, the kid is still living with you because you're living with the mother. So essentially, you're going to have to be involved with maybe packing a lunch or picking the kid up from school or being late to work because the kid had to be dropped off first. Like there's going to be some instance where the kid's life is going to impact you whether you're the father or not.
I like that. One thing we don't talk about too is emotional attachment. So now let's say this is a good, let's say a good guy. He's here, he playing stepdaddy. You done told his ninja he don't even play stepdad, like you said, Rockwell. You taking him to school, he missed the bus or whatever. You ain't, I take my kids to school every day. You're not about to sit there and just be quiet. You're gonna say something to the little little child. And kids start to grow on you. And you see what I'm saying? And then you build this relationship with the kid and the simp stepdaddy. Then they fall out, and it's just a mess. And that wears on the men. A lot of men ain't in position to talk about it, but a lot of men get hurt when they got to lead them kids. All men ain't monsters, god dang, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, so here we go. I'm bringing this next video up. It says, modern women have no clue what men want. Let's hear what she got to say.
Can we stop with the whole, men are controlling, men are controlling? Men are not controlling. When you cooperate as a woman, when you listen as a woman, women who don't understand what cooperation and listening is, they will say what a man is doing is controlling. Cooperation. Being a cooperative adult, being a cooperative individual will get you very far in life and will actually make you a happier person. You should cooperate, ma'am. You should define what cooperate means. You should spell it out, break it down. Cooperation.
So here we go, Mr. Walker. What's modern women's problem with cooperating with a man or submitting, or why do they say it's controlling and stuff like that?
I get it, because men are not naturally submissive or cooperative. Men are, what is it? Men are disagreeable by nature. That we disagree to find a better outcome. So these women, they not gonna cooperate because they moving like men. Now they are in the energy to be uncooperative. And why? Because they don't need you for your bread. They got their own bread. Why am I gonna listen to you when I get my own bag? Hence the reason why a lot of these women say they want this high value, high earning man, but they still don't want to stop working. Because I want some, but he ain't about to tell me too much what to do. That's what they ain't gonna do. Cooperation is out the goddamn window. The only they willing to cooperate at best is in the bedroom, and good luck with that.
How many of us think this woman is cooperative, submissive?
Zero. Not with that clapping at them eyelashes.
It's the wrong messenger thing. I could look at her and tell she is not one of those women that are going to be doing what you ask her to do. She going to be back there clapping, talking about, I ain't doing nothing.
Let me ask y'all this. Is she the woman that has made the mistakes and she can speak from the other side saying, I know, don't do this, do that?
Nope. That energy is right there. That energy is right there.
Yeah, it's like she's at the water, but she probably hasn't started drinking it yet. Like she can talk it, but she hasn't like acted it out. Like
right.
Okay, I like that. I like that question. And she doesn't come across like some woman that's, she's atoning, so she's spreading the message due to atonement. She just up here trying to talk. She like hearing herself talk. I believe that any woman that's gonna come here with that appearance, coming across like a hyena, trying to tell women not to be hyenas, let it be known. Say, hey, I made the mistake. I used to be that. Here I am now. Now your message got a lot more weight.
It comes across as kind of false because we know that hyena is right there under the surface, right there. Say one wrong thing and it's turned up to 10, 20, 50 notches. That's all it takes is 5 seconds of look. Look at the look. Look at the look. Look at the look. Take it back, Mr. Gavin. Look at the look. Yeah. Okay. We know. We know.
She go look where she say, with your broke ass.
All right. Maybe she's not the messenger, but here we go. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm bringing this next one up. All right. I hear y'all.
I like the question though. Yes, women that have been through it, but you got to say it. Man, let it be known your journey. Don't just come up here talking, especially if you don't fit the mold of the messenger.
Okay, so this woman here, she got her head wrapped. Let's see what she got to say.
Oh, yeah. I like this sister. She cool.
It's always happy wife, happy life, but a happy man is God's plan. And don't get me wrong, of course God wants his daughters to be happy too, but we were created to be their helpmeet. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. There's no woman without men. Our desire is to be onto them to make sure that they're happy, because as the head of our house, when he's good, we all good. And when he's not, best believe the whole house is gonna feel that too. So get that happy wife, happy life mantra out your head, because a happy man is definitely God's plan.
So here we go. I want to get Raquel in here. What you got? What you think about that, Raquel?
My man's happy. I made sure of it right before the show started. So
There we go.
Yeah. Boom, shakalaka.
Okay.
Yes.
HQ. Happy.
I don't have nothing to say after that. I can't beat that. I can't beat that statement. I don't have nothing to say about what she just said. So all I can say is salute to you. That's all I
Beautiful.
can say.
Beautiful. Yes. I used to say that. What did I say? I tried to change it up years ago. Not happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house. Both everybody happy. All right. And happy, we just saying it because that's it. We know we ain't about happiness, but we add those to it. But I agree. But I like the way she said it. Yeah, happy man's God's plan. That only applies. All right, context. That only applies to real men. And y'all already know what our definition of real men. If y'all been over here long enough, I ain't got to go into it. Real men. If you get married to a real man, then if he happy, you're gonna get that trickle down effect. That's what dad gonna show. And if he ain't, it's gonna fall apart as it tends to do. Yes, I likes that.